All right. Let me know when can I start.
You can start.
All right, great. Hi everyone, I'm Prachi. I'm representing MeraPashu 360. We are a full stack B2B marketplace for cattle feed and cattle trade in India. First one in the industry to enter. Talking about the problem statement that brought us to this entire sector was that if you look at the Indian dairy farming sector, the productivities are the lowest amongst the developed nations if we compare. And there are a lot of challenges that Indian dairy farmers face in terms of the milk yield that they get per cattle, what the intercalving cycles that they have. The calf mortality is also the highest in India, and the reproductive efficiency is the lowest. And all this is because people have been following traditional practices. The market has been largely unorganized versus developed markets where there are scientific techniques that exist. There are organized systems in place helping the farmers. Particularly, if I talk about the key challenges for both cattle feed and cattle trade, within cattle feed, there is a lot of adulteration that happens. There is a limited selection and availability of products at a particular distributor or a retailer that Indian dairy farmer get access to. And even the bigger brands like a Godrej or a Cargill, they've not been able to develop a distribution network which reaches remote villages directly to the farmer. And in this entire chain, there are high commissions ranging up to 35 to 45%. And on procuring these cattle feed, farmer has to shell out an additional 300 to 400 rupees per order, which increases his cost of dairy inputs that he is utilizing. On the cattle trade side, again, there are hefty commissions that traders charge. The model is largely unorganized, running through Pashu Melas. There is uncertainty because you don't get to know what will be the actual milk yield of the cattle. And at times there are misrepresentation in terms of the lactation cycle of the cattle as well. There are high trade commissions that these people charge, high logistics cost involved in the entire procurement process, and limited tech intervention in terms of, or even in terms of human intervention in terms of running a quality check of that cattle. So, in a nutshell, a lot of uncertainty that drives currently the purchase of cattle right now. Together, these two segments itself contribute to $200 billion of a total addressable market. Market is largely unorganized. It's a priority sector. 0% GST on 95% of the products that is there. So a huge opportunity that exists out there. Talk about the organized players in this market, they hardly constitute only 5%, less than 5% of the feed market. And all of them are operating through the traditional channels where they will be manufacturing the feed, providing it to the distributor, and then to the stockist, retailer, and then it reaches the farmer finally. And even in that case, these organized players are restricted to one or two categories at max within cattle feed out of the total 5 categories that exist. So, what MeraPashu is trying to do in this sector is provide an omni-channel option to Indian dairy farmer where they get access to dairy inputs on a direct basis. So this is basically what we are. We are providing quality assured cattle to Indian dairy farmers. We are providing nutritious, balanced and fresh cattle feed to dairy farmers, which is of very high quality. As well as we are also providing veterinary services in person and on video call. So the differentiator for us is the sales channel that we have developed. It's our proprietary demand generation channel, which includes our Android app, our customer success team, which is the customer care team that we have, which drives sales plus education, our field sales team, and some bit of traditional channel in which we are leveraging distributors that exist currently. Now, we also have a proprietary distribution network. So, our fulfillment is completely managed by MeraPashu team. And we've leased out warehouses and LMD vehicles, which is the last mile delivery vehicles. And because of our proprietary distribution network, we are providing free home delivery on a next day basis to farmers, which no one else is doing in this industry right now. And the average order size that a farmer typically buys is of 3 bags, which is like 50 kg bag each. So, a total of 150 kg delivery size. Then we are assuring quality with the help of technology, data science. Contract manufacturing is being done by us, where right from procurement of the raw material to till the delivery point, we are ensuring that quality is not compromised at any cost for the dairy farmer, because that in itself impacts your productivity, right? So our complete focus is on providing high quality inputs.
And
Um,
you're operating right now from?
So currently we're present in 5 states, primarily Haryana. Our office is in Gurgaon, but
Okay.
we are delivering in Haryana, Delhi NCR, Western UP, parts of Rajasthan, and parts of Punjab.
Okay. How many products, how many is your size you have delivered?
Yeah, so let me just quickly go there.
Yeah.
This is our performance. We
Okay.
started the business in July of 21. The operations actually started somewhere in December 21, January 22. And in the first financial year, we did 4 CR of revenue. Last financial year was around 16 crore. And this year, we are projecting to do 55 crore of revenue. We're completely asset light business model. So we don't have assets on our books, any kind of assets.
Hmm.
Our average order value is around 4,500 rupees. Gross margins are around 16%. And then we have negative working capital because we are taking credit from our vendors, and we are getting paid from dairy farmers on delivery.
Okay.
So far, we have delivered 46,000 plus orders. It's actually now 48,000. We've served 18,000 farmers across 80 districts, which is like 1/10 of India, covered nearly 800 pin codes. Our app downloads are around 600,000. And conversions are around 2 to 3% on a monthly basis.
Okay.
Our customer acquisition cost is declining every month. We were at around 30% back in January. Now we are at 6%. We have a strong social media presence as well, especially on Facebook, YouTube. Again, the numbers are increasing, and we're driving a lot of community-led education. Our user acquisition also happens through social media channels.
Okay. And what is your ask right now for what?
Yes, so the ask is around 5 CR. We are currently doing a convertible round only, so it's not a valuation round, and it's on a discount basis, waterfall arrangement. So we are planning to do our Series A by end of this year, which is November, December, and this is pre-Series A. So if by that time it's like a 30% discount that we are providing right now on the investment.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and just very quickly on the profitability as well. So there are 3 segments that we operate right now. Our dairy farmer through app, dairy farmer through the distributor channel, as well as the cattle. So within the distributor channel and cattle, we are already contribution margin positive. Within the direct to dairy farmer sale, we will become contribution margin positive in another 6 to 8 weeks. And by June of 24, we are expecting to become EBITDA positive.
Okay.